Alright, so today we need to combine two data sets. First thing we're going to do is make sure that everything is sorted ascending. So we're going to right click on ID and go to Sort Ascending. It puts everything in the same order. Now we're going to open up another database and do the same thing. So File, Open, Data. Perhaps what we actually want is a data set that's actually in Excel, not already in SPSS. We're going to use this drop-down menu and go to Excel. There's one. Let's grab this data set. It's in Excel. We'll go ahead and click Open. A note will come up, a box will come up to ask you which sheet in that Excel spreadsheet you would like to open. In this case, we actually only had one sheet, so it'll open up the first one automatically. Click on OK. Now we have, and you can see on the left-hand side, things have not been sorted ascending. So now we need to re-click on ID, right-click that, and sort ascending. When it combines the data sets, it's going to use that ID variable as the key variable. So we need to make sure everything's in the same order. Everything needs to be sorted in ascending order for each data set that we're going to combine. The other important thing is that that key variable has the same name. So it needs to have the exact same name in every one. So it needs to be a capital I, capital D. If somebody named it ident or ID number, etc., then we need to rename that variable so it's ID. So it's exactly the same each time. All right. Now we can combine them. To do that, we're going to go to File. Nope. Edit. Nope. Data. Data. There we go. Merge files. In this case, what we want to do is add variables. We're going to have the same 10 cases, and that's the same 10 participants in our instance. And what we're trying to do is add new variables. So each person created a separate data set, but on the same cases. So we're not adding cases, we're adding new variables. So click on Add Variables. And it wants to know, do we want to combine this with the already open data set? If you have two data sets open, it'll automatically assume that you want to combine those two. That's fine. We can go ahead and do that. Click on Complete Data Set, which is the other data set we have that's open. We'll click on Continue. Otherwise, you could go to select an external one. You could then go to Browse and look around in your files till you find the data set you want to open and add in. That would work just as well. But I'm going to use the open data set and combine it with that. So I'm going to click on Continue. Then, in this case, because I already combined these, we have a bunch of things under excluded variables. Normally, the only thing you'll see under excluded variables is ID, because it's in both data sets. So it's saying, you know what, we have doubles of that, so I'm not going to include it twice. But we actually do want to include it, but we want to include it as the key variable. To do that, we need to click on where it says Match Cases on Key Variables in Sorted Files. And both files are going to provide cases. That's exactly what we want. That's what it defaults to. Now I'm going to take this ID, I'm going to make sure it's selected. I'm going to pop it down here under Key Variables. Notice there's also an ID over here with an asterisk after it and one here with a plus. When I click that, both ID variables disappear because it took both the one from the plus and the one from the asterisk data set. So what is the plus data set and the asterisk data set? Well, down here we can see, sorry, it thinks I wanted to select that. Down here we see the one with the asterisk is our active data set, and the one with the plus sign is the one that's called data set 1 right now. That's the one that we just opened up but hadn't renamed. So that little key on the side will tell you which data set each variable is coming from. So these excluded variables are coming from data set 1. All the one with an asterisk are coming from the active data set. We are going to click on OK at this point. And you'll always get this warning that pops up that reminds you, just in case you forgot, that the warning keyed match will fail if data are not sorted in ascending order of key variables. So long as you've remembered to sort both data sets you're combining in ascending order by their ID numbers, you can go ahead and click OK. At that point, it'll pop you to your output window. It's just going to tell you what you did. You can then pop over here and we'll go check it out. And look at that. We have even more data in our data set than we had to start with.